All right, hey everyone, this is Keller Batson with Batson Enterprises and Team Rainshadow. Today I'm going to be showing you how to lay one of our most common decal types. You probably have all seen these before, one of these yellow backed Team Rainshadow decals. These decals come with most of our RX-7 and RX-6 blank models. So I'm going to do my best here to show you guys how I go about laying down these decals. I've got a gloss burgundy blank here, just as a good backing to show you guys what I'm doing. I'm taking my favorite trick for laying down decals, my favorite tool, which is this microfiber cloth. I like these because they don't leave residue and they tend to pick up everything they come into contact with. So all these random oils from your fingers, any dust particles or what have you gets picked up and taken away when I run it over with this microfiber cloth. So I go ahead and give the area I'm going to be laying the decal a nice good scrubbing with this microfiber cloth. Try to clean it as good as possible. If there's any you see anything on there that this cloth itself won't take off, you go maybe take some alcohol and put it on the cloth and wipe it away, but it looks like the cloth is doing its job. I've got a nice clean surface to work with. So that being said, go ahead and take my decal. Now, the key to getting this thing to lay down without contaminating the backing or the adhesive on the back of the decal, I fold the edge over and I take something like a razor blade or some other, something that's not your skin, because I don't want to be peeling this off with my fingertip and getting residue on the edge of this decal. It's just a place for finish coat to get underneath or contamination to gather where it will cause all your efforts to go awry, only be wondering why your decal didn't adhere to the blank. So I take the razor blade and carefully begin lifting the back of this off, the top of this off of the backing. Now, I gently pull about 1/3 of this decal out of there. I set the razor blade aside. Again, be very careful not to touch this exposed adhesive with your fingertips or anything else that might have oils. There's no eating potato chips while you're laying decals, all right, guys? So I'm gonna find my top of my blank, so we're just going to say that's right here for the sake of argument, seeing as this is just a blank with no parts glued onto her handle yet. And I place it where I would like, try to line it up straight, and my straight center line is going to be that top of this blank underneath the Rainshadow logo, and I tack just the very edge of this over here so that as I pull this backing off, I'm still able to adjust and straighten the decal. So again, while avoiding touching the adhesive, I pull the backing off. And see, I didn't like the straightness of that, so I lifted it up. I'm gonna slightly adjust the direction of the decal until it's where I like it. Start pushing from left to right, decal onto the blank. Now I've got this backing off of here, because again, we don't want our fingers to be leaving any oils to mess with your finish coat. Go ahead and take my microfiber cloth and wrap it around my fingertip. And this is gonna help me clean off all the residue I just left from pushing the decal into place and help me get this on here evenly without any air bubbles, hopefully the least amount of air bubbles possible. So I start in the center and work my way up, back and forth. Don't try to do too much at once. Slow, smooth, and firm. concentrate on that edge. Looks like there's a little adhesive residue, but I'm going to show you guys how to get rid of that. Again, work your way down. Firmly pressing down on the edge of this decal. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take my burnishing tool, go over the edges. It'll also help you if you need to push any air bubbles out of there that's got trapped, but it looks like I did a pretty good job and there aren't any air bubbles trapped on the edge in the center. Let's go over the edges of this. Now this is just, I think this is denatured alcohol. Some guys think it's a little too rough. A lot of guys will use 70% or 90% rubbing alcohol, but I like to buy it in bulk. So take your microfiber cloth, a little alcohol on it. Don't need very much. Just a little dab. And go over the edges where there's excess residue. Now that cleaned up real nice. Just took away that extra adhesive. Now, this decal. Make sure that's laying down good there. Everything looks pretty clean. I think this decal's ready for its other trim band and a coat of finish. All right, everyone, I hope that helped answer any questions you might have had or trouble you've had with laying down our decals. Mahalo. Keller Batson signing off.